friends, Practical Ken here. I'm out with Jeff from Jeff's Obsessions. If you're not subscribed to him, you should. You can see his angle on this hunt too. So we kind of film some of each other's finds, but he's got a different perspective from his side, and I have a different perspective from my side. So definitely subscribe to him and watch the same adventure, but from two different angles. So we're in the jungle again. The old farm site permission, 1922 and older. Farm site permission has been overgrown. It closed down in the 1920s, early 1920s, and we are gonna work our way through the jungle here. He's got a 6-inch coil on. I've got a 6-inch coil on. I'm using the Equinox 800 today, and we'll see what we can find. We're gonna kind of work our way around these. Some of these branches are only a foot apart, so ourselves will have to weave through there on top of the coil weaving through there. But we see broken plates and stuff on the surface right now, and Jeff just made a silverware find, so that's pretty darn awesome. Let's see what we can find here. Wish us luck. Look at Jeff found here. Check that out. Go to his channel and check it out on his find, and after he's cleaned it up. Good job, man. Okay, we got it set to field 1 and sensitivity at 22. I may have to downplay the sensitivity. There's so many targets here, but we'll see what we can find. At 21 to 23, 6 inches down here. Got some iron in the area too. There's tons of iron all over the place though. That's why we got the 6-inch coil. This place is just crazy with stuff. That's porcelain. A bit of bone. More bone, maybe a rib bone. And this is what we found here. This is definitely green. Looks like it had some sort of something fancy. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Something fancy on the outside edge. I wonder if this was a picture frame. Check that out. You can see gold right there. And this looks all green, like it might be brass or copper or something. And that is ornate. That piece right there is very ornate, going around the outside edge. We'll definitely clean that up. That is awesome. Found a relic. Check this out. You can see a little bit of gold on the edge. It's the best I can do. See the gold? You can see where this actually used to be on the outside edge. So this was attached to the outside. I believe that to be a picture frame that is now obviously destroyed, unfortunately. But used to be a picture frame with gold. Now that is cool. Check out that bird. I'm not going to be able to get an age on that one, but I'm sure it's turning a century. But look at how cool that bird is. I'm going to keep that. That's beautiful. 1920, 4 inches down. Okay, we got bone. Bone. Another chunk of huge bone. Another chunk of huge bone. Porcelain. Another small bit of porcelain. That's good. Looks like it has some gold fleck in it too. That looks Oriental, Asian, maybe. Bone. Very old bottle cap. And, of course, mason jar lid. Looks like the glass might be intact too. So, all that, tons of bone in one hole. It's like a mystery bag, mystery hole. Got 2021, 4 inches, actually 6 inches down. 16, 17 here, 4 inches down. Okay, what do we got in this hole? Got a mason jar lid, bottle cap, big thick jug glass. It's like some bone, more glass, mason jar lid, a very fine looking bone, looks like. I think that's bone. Looks like part of a knife. Looks like it was broke prior to me sticking my shovel on the ground. So we got part of a knife, mason jar lid, more bone. So that's what we got. 13, 14, I see it right there on the surface. Let's check this out. Don't even have to dig for it. Check that out. Got an old spoon. That might be silver or silver plated. Very ornate. We're going to get that cleaned up. That's awesome. It's right there on the surface, just underneath the twigs. We'll keep looking. This spoon cleaned up pretty good. Got shinier and shinier as I started using the toothbrush on it. It is silver plated, but I have to look and see what that is on the back. I'll probably put it in the description above. But hey, turned out pretty good. Well, found a round object here. Might be a ring. It's not. It's just the broken very top of a bottle. Check that out. Looks like a ring. Now that's pretty badass. Jeff just found this. It says Grand Rapids, Indiana RY, which stands for railroad, I believe. And there's some writing on the bottom there. We'll see if we can read what that says. That's cool. Railroad memorabilia there. Check out that bottle I Jeff found. That's pretty badass. Got a little chip out of the neck, but what kind of bottle would that be?
Ink, maybe.
That's kind of cool. 2122 near the surface. I see something on the surface. It looks green. What do we got? It's an old hinge. It's green, like it's brass or copper. I'll check that out. Very thin. 24, 26, 23, 26, 4 inches down. We're gonna dig it. Okay, we got this lid on top of bone, porcelain, more porcelain, oyster shell, and porcelain with like a transfer on it, leaves and stuff. So that's what we got from this hole. Let's see what it is. 2930. Okay, we got almost looks like a giant thimble, but it's not. It's a cap. You can see the threads going through here. So it's screwed on something pretty wide. Just found this on the surface. It broke off from something. Oh, dang it. It's like green glass. It may have broke off something here. It's got a seam. It's round. It's got a bubble in it too, so it must be old. I'm not sure what that would be too, do you? I found this on the surface. Not sure what this is. Got a hole in it. It's slightly off center. Save that to clean up. See if there's anything on there. Maybe it's a clock face, which is quite possible. Can you see that? It's right on the surface. I'm gonna get it. Well, that's weird. It's a cap to something. It's got design on this side. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I know what it is. Look at that. It opens. It opens. We got treasure inside there. That opens. Oh, we're going to open it later. Check that out. It's a little tin of some sort. Cool. Yes. 12. Let's go to 12, 13 near the surface. Could be a nickel. That'd be awesome. Not a nickel. It's one of those old pull tabs. 100-year-old pull tabs. The top of ketchup bottles or whatever they were. I like finding this stuff. It says Grinley Hotel, England, vitrified Thornleaf or Thornley. J.R. Thompson 101. This might have been part of it. It's like the same thickness. That'd be the pattern possibly. It's the same color. So it's the stuff I like to find. It's pretty cool. Okay, we found some cool stuff with Jeff here. This almost looked like a ring. It was shiny at an angle. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And it's just the top of a beer bottle, looks like. Just happened to break right there. Thought this was kind of cool. Check out that bird. It's got a transfer pattern of some sort. This I thought was just a lid, but it's got some ornate stuff to it. I haven't showed Jeff this yet, but it's got some ornate pieces to it. Looks a little brassy there. I'll let Jeff take a look at that, but that looks like it went around the edge like that to give it a little some sort of fancy, and it's kind of oval. Check that out, Jeff. Spoon. We'll get that cleaned up and see what that says in the center there. Maybe we can date that, but That's a pretty cool spoon. Check that out. What did you say that said, Jeff? I can't read it. Remember what that said?
Garden Fragrance, Woodworth, New York.
Cool. So we didn't open it up yet. There might be some garden fragrance stuff in there, but I'm going to try to open that up here in a little bit, see if we can see what's in it. It says, looks like it says indicator, GR Mich, which is Grand Rapids, Michigan. Patent was like 1918. Maybe some more writing on it too. You flip it over and you get, looks like a pattern of something. It could be a clock face. May have been in a fire, kind of a degrading a little bit, so I'm afraid to clean it, but maybe we'll get it wet and just kind of rub it down and see if something shows up on it. But 1918, that's a good sign. Most likely a clock face. Didn't look centered, but hey, don't know. We'll find out. Jeff was able to read with your glasses or with your...
Well, over the top.
Oh, over the top. Okay. Rouge number 7 is what it says. So fancy makeup case here. That's pretty cool. We're going to check and see if something else is in there, like someone put their coins and special notes in there, or their treasure map. We're going to open that up. Okay. Got the lid loose. I'm afraid. Hey, there we go. 100-year-old makeup. So we got the little dabber thing intact. No treasure, unless you like 100-year-old makeup. But now we found it. We know what's in there. No treasure map. Check that out. Cool. Like a time capsule. Yeah, and even Oliver, or excuse me, my cat, agrees.